So I'm working on a 2005 Chrysler PT Cruiser. As you see, that little part right there that my arrow was pointing at, that broke, and it's sitting right there by the grip. So I'm using this JB welder. You're gonna see shortly here that is a steel adhesive. So like again, you see that piece right there, that right there where it says day one, that part right there. I did not notice this until later on. So I applied my first application of JB Welder on whatever, I think that was to say Thursday evening, probably around 8:30 p.m. So yeah, see, that's the part that broke off right there where I'm showing you. I didn't find out until I pushed up on the radiator. So this is day two. You see that the little hole is starting to dry up because I had to come back another day because it takes 4 hours, 4 or 5 hours, 4 to 6 hours to set, and 24 hours to be sealed. So it was like 12 hours. So it's like this is now the next day, the next morning, and I'm putting another application on. So that part right there is dry, and this part right there is kind of wet still. So I think now I'm on day three. Well, same day. Yeah, same day two, but it's in the afternoon. So after I came there this morning and put the next application on, I came in that afternoon and about to apply another one because I want to make sure this thing is really good. Now here's where I noticed that part right there. I'm like, what is that? You know what I'm saying? So that's what we're looking at. And here's the product right here. I'm about to put another application on. Basically, what this up is, you mix it like this because there's two compounds in it. You mix it up. There's your product right there. Stir it. So apparently what happened was that part was either too low, and so when they either hit a speed bump or even trying to come up on the driveway, that low part hit the ground and broke. So now I'm trying to use this product right here, this compound, to stop that leak. Hopefully it works. We'll find out. But this is basically how you mix it up. Get the bad boy up under there like this. Okay, all right, let me get this over. Okay, let me turn this off, people. Okay, so I'm about to add this compound here so you can see it. See what I do. That's where that hole was. And you still see that part right there, that brown rubber thing. That's the bottom. Again, I didn't see it. I didn't pay attention. I really didn't see it in the camera until I watched the film and saw that that's what it was. And so later on, I ended up putting the radiator up because right here, okay, this is the final test. I'm looking to see if it's all sealed and cured. It's all set. No holes visual, no leakage. The reason it's light like that is because that's how the stuff cures up. It's all clear and shiny looking. So just noticed.
I'm
about to show y'all.
Looking at so that part is broken on here. That's
what
this,
you see
this
how
right
low
here
this
is like
yeah,
this.
right there, that part right there. That's the part that broke off.
And what I just noticed is that this portion is off.
It normally sits into this rail,
and it
right
was
here.
hanging down. But what I
like
noticed
a
is
subframe or something like that goes underneath it.
on this part right here,
yeah. See, once you put that
the
subframe
goes
up there,
so it might need to be
right
up
there,
higher,
like that. Look at the distance
to avoid it being so low
3 inches lower
that
than it's supposed to be.
hits the ground.
You know,
anything this low,
anything that's
so
high
as well,
misses
too
the
low.
tires. is going
So
to
I
hit
think
the
this
bottom
subframe
radiator,
right here
which that did.
is supposed to be underneath it to hold it up.
Oh yeah.
And it's off. Well, I took half of it off because the other part was just dangling down right here, was just like that. This is how it was.
It was dangling like that. The other part broke.
This was.
I got it backwards, but
so it needs to go.
The side that you see by the tire should be on the other side.
And this how whoever had it,
and that what happened.
Had the vehicle
that
before.
Piece was all jacked
they had
up
it up there with a zip tie or something like this, and yeah, as you can see, that hole right there.
Supposed to look like this right here.
It's supposed to look like this.
And so since it wasn't, the other part was hanging, and so when it hit something,
so I had to jimmy rig this up until we
so right
get
now
the
I got
right
to temporarily
part.
put it
So
like this until we can either get a better subframe or so I can figure
this
out
portion right here
what
is low, too low.
How to
so
fix the subframe. Right now, this gives the
connector right here, that tube, and
that 2-inch,
the radiator ain't that heavy, so
raised on the radiator.
Shouldn't be too much pressure on that.
That's
So
like I say, this is a temporary thing. People
right here, clamp it down right
jacked
here,
up or bootleg, but that just to give me the height that I need,
more room,
to keep it from
down here
getting hit by anything. See how it's high now? You don't see it no more. See, once I put that subframe up there, a new one up there,
where it was
then I can get that
almost level with
size off, and the subframe right here on the bottom of the ground.
So now nothing should be hitting,
come up and
bottom
pretty
of
much support it.
The curb as it was before.
So now I'm about to show y'all. See, that's where I
went up under here, and this is what it was. So this goes right here.
That's
this that piece that goes right there.
I'm gonna show you on the other side.
That's what broke off.
So
this in here, this that housing.
On this side is where this is how it looks.
Right there on this one.
So let me show you the comparison.
See how that is?
Piece right there
that broke off.
That's how this supposed to be on the other side, and that what came out.
So I guess it was too low.
The hole that you saw
when it hit the ground, and
that's the hole that was right there.
Came undone. So hopefully this JB Welder fixed that. So it's basically,
and
this piece comes out.
Looking at the bottom of it, see that's flush. There's nothing. There's no hole there. But looking at the bottom
off of it.
When I flip it upside down, show you here.
See, so there's no hole there. It looks like it's a hole.
There's a hole here, so it makes you think there's a hole. So when it dropped, so when this broke off, that would cause drip. Broke. And had I saw that first, maybe we could like put this back in the hole and weld it then. But goes to the subframe.
That should be good right here as well.
Broken and damaged.
Nothing should be coming out of that bad boy.
No holes right here, people.
It just shines like that because that's the material, as you can see. This is pretty much dry. Well, some of it's dry because I just put some in there.
Product I used again.
Yeah.
Some portions of it is set because it was in there for a couple days ago for the other part.
Shining still.
Alrighty, thank you. Thank you for watching. Subscribe. Jay Squally.